We're the Biography Inheritance Studio. Let's learn from biographies to be better. Today, the story of Qing Fu, a tale of ambition gone wrong. Let me take you back to ancient China, around 2,700 years ago, back when the spring and autumn period was in full swing. And small states like Lu were always jostling for power. Picture this. Lu was a quiet place most days, with farmers tending fields and nobles gathering in the Duke's hall. But all that peace shattered once a man named Qing Fu set his sights on the throne. Qing Fu was no random troublemaker. He was the younger brother of Lu's ruler, Duke Zhuang. On the surface, he seemed like a loyal prince, always standing by the Duke's side. But deep down, he was burning with ambition. He didn't want to just serve the throne, he wanted to sit on it. And when Duke Zhuang died in 662 BC, that ambition turned into something dark. You see, after the Duke passed, his young son Prince Ban was supposed to take over. But Qing Fu couldn't stand that. He thought, why should a kid rule when I'm right here? So he plotted in secret, 悄悄找上了 Duke Zhuang's widow, Queen Ai Zhang. Turns out, the queen had her own grievances. And the two made a deal. They'd get rid of Prince Ban. And Qing Fu would help her hold power too. Not long after, Prince Ban was assassinated, but Qing Fu's hunger didn't stop there. Next, he put Duke Min, another young relative of the Duke, on the throne. You might think he'd be happy just pulling the strings, but no. A year later, he killed Duke Min too. By then, Lu was in chaos. Farmers stopped working because they were scared. Nobles argued non-stop, and everyone whispered, as long as Qing Fu is around, we'll never have peace. That's where the old Chinese saying came from, without killing Qing Fu, Lu's troubles will never end. Finally, the people of Lu had enough. They started protesting. And even other nobles turned against Qing Fu. He had to run, fled to a nearby state called Zhu, hoping to hide, but Zhu didn't want to get tangled up in his mess. When they agreed to send him back to Lu to face punishment, Qing Fu knew it was over. No more plots, no more power, just the weight of all the lives he'd ruined. So he took his own life, right there on the road. Now, let's fast forward to today. Does this story sound familiar? Think about it. There are still people who let ambition take over, who put their own gain above everyone else, like when a leader bends the rules to hold on to power. Or when someone lies to get ahead. They're just modern-day versions of Qing Fu, in a way. And the lesson? Power without heart is always going to fail. Qing Fu thought killing and scheming would make him king, but all it did was make him a villain, one that people still talk about 200 years later, as a warning. So next time you hear about someone chasing power too hard, remember Qing Fu's story. It's not just an old tale, it's a reminder that the best leaders aren't the ones who grab power. They're the ones who use it to help others. After all, what's the point of being on top if you're all alone there?